Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 9 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 maths and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter statistics, and the lessons we're going to cover today are identify biased samples, identify an outlier and describe the effect of removing it, identify an outlier. Okay, let's just start with the first lesson, that is identify biased samples. Here I am on grade 9 math. Chapter name is statistics. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is identify biased samples. Okay, Nathan surveyed that 12 employees at the company with over a decade of experience. Is a sample of employees at the company likely to be a biased? Okay, so is the sample of the employees at the company likely to be the biased? Yes or no? First we're going to learn what is the biased sample. In a biased sample, some people or items are more likely to be chosen than others. That would be the biased sample. Biased sample means you can select some people or items more likely to be chosen than others. So here in the example, Nathan surveyed that 12 employees at the company with over a decade of experience. That means since the employees who had over a decade of experience might not be similar to the other employees, it is likely to be a biased sample. Got it? That means that is the sample that would be chosen from overall the employees. Got it? So the employees that have the experience of decade are not similar to the other employees. Got it? Okay, the next one is Relay spoke with the 42 donors who gave the most money. So is it biased? Yes, it is biased. Got it? Because he chose 42 donors that are not similar to the other one. They gave the most money. So that would be the yes, it is biased. Got it? Seth studied 7 pieces by each modern artist featured in the museum. Each artist has the same number of works in the museum. So you have to see if the data is biased. Yes, it is biased. Got it? No. Since set divided the pieces into equal sized groups by artist and then chose an equal number of pieces by each modern artist. It is the representative sample. It is not likely to be biased. Okay, it is not the biased because he divided into 7 equal groups. Got it? And then chosen any of the group. So that means that is not the biased sample. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, Joseph put the names of all the students in the school into a hat. Then he draw 50 names out of the hat. Is the sample of the students, is the school likely to be biased? Yes or no? It is not biased. Got it? Because he have to select just 50 from out of the all. Got it? So it is not the biased one because you don't have any specific criteria to select those 50. Basically, the biased samples are the samples that are selected on the specific criteria. Got it? To review for the final, Irma did 7 random problems from each assignment in her class. Each assignment has an equal number of problems. So, is it biased? Is the sample of the problems assigned is in the class likely to be biased? No, they are not biased. Got it? Why they are not biased? Because she selected any 7 questions at random. Because, got it? The biased samples are the one that are selected on the specific criteria. Got it? Okay. Jeffrey surveyed 307 business owners in the city. Is this sample of the people in the city likely to be biased? Yes, they are biased. They are the business owners out of all the people. So yes, it is the biased. The specific criteria, it is business owners. So it is the biased. Got it? Elizabeth pooled the first 72 attendees at a concert. Is the sample of concert attendees likely to be biased? Yes, it is biased. Got it? Kendall surveyed that first 47 celebrities to arrive at the movie premiere. Is this sample of celebrities likely to be biased? Yes, it is biased. Got it? Because all of the total from the all of the celebrities, she just surveyed 47 of them. Got it? Riley spoke with the 42 donors who gave the most money. So is the sample of the donors likely to be biased? Riley spoke with the 42 donors who gave the most money. Yes, it is biased because here the criteria is the most money. Got it? The 42s are the one who gave the most money. So the criteria is the most money. Dean pooled 200 people throughout each city in the country. Each city is the same size. So which is the correct option? No, that is not biased. Got it? Because the 200 people he selected are not on a specific criteria. Got it? Jason surveyed 610 children under 16 in the town. So yes, it is the biased because the criteria is the 610 are the one who are under 16. Got it? The criteria is under 16. Got it? So that means yes, this is the biased. Got it? Brandon pooled the first 663 consumers to use a new type of vacuum. Is the sample of consumers trying the new vacuum likely to be biased? Yes, it is biased. Got it? Because these 663 consumers are the one who are using the new type of vacuum. Got it? So the criteria here is the new type of vacuum. Got it? So the correct option is yes, it is the data is biased data. Okay, Nathan surveyed 12 uh, employees at the company with over a decades of experience. So is the sample of the employees at the company likely to be biased? Yes, the 12 employees are the one who have the decade of experience, got it? And they are not similar to the other employees. So the criteria here is the decade of experience, got it? So the correct option is yes. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is identify an outlier and describe the effect of removing it. Okay, select the outlier in the data set. 17, 25, 37, 47, 54, 60, 78, and 216. If the outlier were removed from the data set, but would the mean increase or decrease? So let's just start with the definition of the outlier. Outlier is an extreme value in the data set that is either much larger or much smaller than all the other values. Got it? There is no specific formula defining outliers. However, they are still important to understand when performing the statistical analysis. Just one outlier can have a drastic effect on certain numbers calculated on the from the data set, such as mean or standard deviation. So basically, what is the outlier? Outlier is the extreme value. Either it is very large or either much smaller than the other values. Got it? Like the given data. Just look at the data. Numbers given 17, 25, 37, 47, 54, 60, 78, and 216. So which is the outlier here? Outlier is 216. Got it? That is a all the rest of the numbers are just two digit numbers, and 216 is the one that is the different one. So 216 is the outlier. Got it? So when you remove the outlier, got it? Because either it is a very large number or either a very small number. So it has a great effect on the standard deviation mean. Got it? So outlier here is 216. So if you remove 216, the other set of the values are small values. And if you calculate the mean of the smaller numbers, that means it would be less than the original one. Like if you calculate the mean with 216, that is a big value, but if you remove 216, the mean decreases. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, select the outlier in the data set. If the outlier were removed from the data set, would the mean increase or decrease? 8, 66, 68, 79, 83, 85, 87, and 97. Which is the outlier here in the data set? Outlier is the one that is the extreme value, either very large or either. So 8 is the outlier here, got it? Because the rest of the numbers are two digit number. Just 8 is the one that is outlier. So 8 is a smaller number. Whenever you remove a smaller number from the data, the outlier, the mean is increased. Got it? Because you removed the smaller one. And the other one may, when you remove a smaller number as outlier, the mean is increased. Got it? Okay, select the outlier in the dataset 5, 74, 76, 79, 86, 76, 93, 94, 96, 99. If the outlier were removed from the dataset, would the mean increase or decrease? Which is the outlier first? Identify the outlier in the dataset. So which is the outlier? 5 is the outlier. Got it? Because the rest of the numbers are two-digit number. Just 5 is the one that is single digit. So 5 is smaller than the rest of the numbers. If you remove 5, that means the outlier, the mean is decreased than the original one. Increase, sorry. If you remove a smaller outlier, then the value is increased. So it is then increased. Okay, select the outlier in the data set. 17, 25, 37, 47, 54, 70, 78, 216. If the outlier were removed from the dataset, would the mean increase or decrease? So first you have to identify the outlier, which is the outlier in the given data. So which is the outlier? Yes, very good. 216 is the outlier. So it's a very big number. If you remove the big number from the data, the mean is decreased. Got it? Because you removed a bigger number. So when you remove a bigger number, the mean would be decreased. Got it? Okay, select the outlier in the given data set. If the outlier were removed from the data set, would the mean increase or decrease? Okay, the numbers are 45, 55, 65, 70, 71, 74, 86, 92, and 567. So which is the outlier? 567 is the outlier. Got it? Because the rest of the numbers are two digit, and that's the only one that is a three-digit number. So that is the outlier. So 567 is a big number. Got it? So when you remove a big number from the data, then the mean is decreased. Got it? So the correct option is decreased. Select the outlier in the data. So which is the outlier in the data? Yes, 544 is the outlier. And if you remove a big number, then the mean is decreased. Got it? Okay. Select the outlier in the given data. If the outlier were removed from the data set, what would the mean increase or decrease? Yes, 691 is the outlier and 691 is a big number. So when you remove a greater number, the mean is decreased. Got it? So it would be then decreased. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the outlier? The numbers are 7, 72, 74, 76, 84, 85, 93, 95, and 97. So which is the outlier? Yes, 7 is the outlier. Got it? Because the rest of the numbers are two-digit number. Only 7 is the one-digit number. So 7 is the outlier. 7 is the outlier. When you remove a smaller outlier, the mean is increased. Got it? Okay. Select the outlier in the data set 55, 63, 69, 70, 72, 73, 77, 83, and 392. So which is the outlier? 392 is the outlier. Got it? That is the bigger number the, than the other one. Got it? So that means if we remove a greater number, then the mean is decreased. Got it? So it would be decreased. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is the next one is identify an outlier. You just have to identify the outlier. Got it? Like for example, select the outlier in the data set. The numbers are 10, 14, 16, 17, 18, 90, 20, 22, and 691. So which is the outlier? Yes, very good. 691 is the outlier. Got it? Because the other numbers are two-digit number and 691 is much larger. Got it? So the correct option is 691. So you're removing a greater number. So when you remove a greater number, the mean is decreased. Got it? Because you removed a larger number. So it would be then decreased. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the outlier? 10, 14, 18, 23, 35, 37, 42, 56, and 763. So which is the outlier? 763 is the outlier. Got it? Because the rest of the numbers are two-digit numbers. So 763 is the outlier. The correct option is 763. Select the outlier 41, 49, 61, 65, 68, 70, 71, 77, and 663, which is the outlier. Yes, 663 is the outlier. Got it? Because the other numbers are two-digit numbers. 663 is the outlier. Okay, select the outlier in the data set 62, 69, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 77, and 215, which is the outlier. Yes, 215 is the outlier. Got it? Because rest of the numbers are just two-digit numbers. So here 215 is the outlier. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the outlier? Yes, 212 is the 282 is the outlier. Got it. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the outlier? Just look at the numbers and select the outlier. Which is the outlier? 834 is the outlier. Got it. 834 is the outlier because that is the larger one, the larger number, much larger than the other numbers. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the outlier? Yes, 619 is the outlier. So select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the outlier? Yes, 337 is the outlier. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the outlier? 309 is the outlier. Got it? So the correct option is 309. Select the outlier in the dataset. So which is the outlier? Yes, 190 is the outlier. Select the outlier in the dataset. So which is the outlier? Very good. 691 is the outlier. Got it? Okay, we are done with the test. So we're working on the grade 9 maths. The chapter we're working is statistics. And the lessons we have covered today are identify bias samples, identify an outlier and describe the effect of removing it. And with the lesson we just completed is identify an outlier. Please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.